Yesterday I almost didn't make a video because of my obsession with Hunter x Hunter, and today I almost didn't make a video because I was busy playing Duel Links. I know, right? I'm getting less and less productive as the day goes on. I want to talk about a theory that has been recently talked about in the community. The theory is that we've already seen significant evidence for Madara. And yeah, we kind of have. Let's go into all of the evidence for Madara and decide whether we think he's going to be in the game or not. First of all, we have to recognize that he was in J-Stars, which is pretty decent evidence already, right? It's much easier to design a character off of a template you have previously made than it is to design a character from the ground up. So that is already some massive evidence towards Madara. Personally, I didn't think Madara was very likely. In all honesty, I just wanted to switch it up. I would have much preferred to have seen a character like Pain, or heck, even Obita, or Toby, or whatever you want to call him. But the reason Madara is being brought up as such a high likelihood candidate now is not only because he was obviously in J-Stars, but also because of a fellow content creator, NatsuUchiha, who pointed out all the way back in the E3 trailer, the first time we saw the game, there was evidence for Madara. Now, what evidence am I talking about? I'm sure we all remember the E3 trailer where all the characters were fighting each other, Frieza, Goku, Naruto, and Luffy, but do you also remember these trees? These trees were kind of uprooted all along the city, causing a heck of a lot of destruction, and the current theory is that this is the world tree, which is of course very significant in the Naruto world, and there's very few people who would have the ability to do all of this, Madara being the most likely candidate. Now, does that confirm Madara? I don't think so. I think it's pretty close, especially again when you consider the fact that he was in J-Stars, and of course this is a tree effect in the E3 trailer, and very few people from across the entire Shonen Jump series would create that type of damage, at least with trees, but I'm still not 100% convinced. It's fairly compelling evidence, and I completely understand if you're convinced that Madara is going to be in the game. I'm pretty close though, like I certainly wouldn't be surprised if he was revealed, but I'm not sure how much weight to put on the tree thing, especially because we don't know really anything about the story mode in this game, and this tree stuff could be happening for any reason. Heck, it could even be the world tree, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Madara controlling it in any way. I would just say we don't have enough information to go off of right now. I recognize that it's probably my bias a little bit because I kind of really don't want Madara, because I think if we get Madara, we're probably not getting Pain. Remember, if you go back to my Naruto video, I mentioned quite a few times that I would like to limit the amount of Sharingan users in the game as much as possible because there's so many popular Sharingan users that if we don't keep in mind that we're adding so many to the game, we're gonna end up with like 4 of them, which is just insane. But I'll be honest, with this evidence, if I could go back and change my Naruto prediction video, I probably would. I would put Madara in my prediction slot and I would move him up to likely because it is hard to deny the evidence. I'm still holding out hope for other characters, but he's starting to look very likely. It's also worth noting that Madara is of course incredibly popular. What do you guys think though? Do you think Madara is going to be in the game? Is this compelling enough evidence for you to consider him confirmed? Remember to go thank NatsuUchiha for pointing this one out. His link is in the description. My name has been Bilbsy. If you found this video fun or enjoyable or informative, remember to subscribe to keep up to date with future Jump Force content and maybe even other anime game content. And I'll see you in the next video.